My name is Emmanuel Eligo Tengod, and I'm a medical doctor. I'm from Nigeria. Well, my medical degree, I would say I feel both excited and emotional at the same time because this means a lot to me, and God see me through over 6 years. I'm coming to this point I am right now. It means really a lot to me. All right, I would say coming this far, number one, it was based on the grace of God that has been at work in my life, and also my family, my parents, my siblings. Whenever I speak to them, I call them, I kind of get motivated after speaking to them to do more, push more, and also I have amazing group mates. Having class with these guys is always amazing. You can't have a down moment with them. So having these amazing people as group mates kind of made it easier for me. And also my church family, they were also a huge part of my 6 years in Ukraine, Benedict National Medical University. And friends also, they were a big part, they played a big role rather in my 6 years. Describing my group mate in one word would be very, very difficult. Even a sentence is very difficult to describe them. But I'll just say it, put it as this: they are fun. They are fun people to be around. First impression about my group mates: I met each and every one of them at different times. So my first impression we have to do more on the time I met everyone. Enoch, I met Enoch while I was my part fac. He looked so determined and serious, even with the way he spoke. He was like, oh, this is a mature man, and he was so determined. Also, I met Kayode and Pastor Joshua while I was still in Crimea, and my first impression of Kayode was not so good, but it was like, I've gotten this person as my group mate, not only my group mate, my roommate. But over 6 years, we've grown together and we've developed such love amidst ourselves. Pastor Joshua, amazing person. Also meeting him first time, he looked so, how will I put it? Focused? No. I think overly pushy. I'll just put it like that way. I'm sure you will see this video, but that was how I saw him at first. But gradually, as I said, we grew to know each other better. Pastor Hannah, very serious. Most of them, I met them and they're looking very serious. The other person, Owen, was looking very serious when we met, but when you get to know Owen, he's seriously funny. But everything has been great knowing these guys. It has been great. I won't trade them for anything. Favorite and least favorite. I won't say I have favorite subjects or least favorite subjects, because I think my favoritism will be based on the teacher that took such course. So I will put my least favorite to be genetics, and my favorite, I will just put it to be internal medicine. This question is a very funny one. Shingard pre-class, I think Collins does the most applying. I think, yeah, Collins is the one that does more of research, so he has enough Shingard. Growing up, I had this class in my secondary school in biology where we spoke on heart, and since then I've developed such affection for the cardiovascular system and the heart, to be precise. So that kind of propelled me to want to study medicine. And that being said, my future specialty will be cardiothoracic surgery, God willing. Embarrassing moments. I won't say I have embarrassing moments in class, because my group mates, they are the realest. They are the realest of guys. So embarrassing moments, nah. But because I can't seem to remember. I've been thinking about this question for too long and I can't remember any embarrassing moment. Well, proud moments will be when you answer a question that everybody just look at you and say, wow, that's a proud moment. I want to thank Almighty God for His help, going through 6 years or 7 years, if I will put my preparatory course in attachment. There have been smooth, good days, and there have been also bad days, but God has been faithful even all through those periods. And I want to appreciate Him dearly. I want to appreciate my dad. I want to appreciate my mom for the sacrifice they put together to bring me to Ukraine to study. I don't take it for granted at all. My siblings, I appreciate you guys so much. And I look forward to making you guys proud. My group mates, love you guys. Love you guys so much. What I miss the most about this group is the fun, the interactiveness, the friendship, the family. I know they are one of a kind, and forever they will remain in my heart. And of course, we keep in touch. I think that's amazing. I love them so much. Good guys.
My name is Dr. Ayor. I'm from Nigeria. How I feel about my medical degree. I feel blessed to have my medical degree. It has been an amazing journey so far. On this journey, I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot. 6 to 7 years of your life. It has been really great to embark on this journey and to finish it at this point in time of my life. And I'm grateful. I have been able to come this far. Okay, first of all, God first. God has been a major part of my journey, indeed, from the beginning even now to the finish line. He has been my help, He has been my rock, and just everything. He has been everything to me on this journey. And second of all, my family. My family has been great. God really gave me an amazing family, and they have helped me, come this far. And also my lovely friends. I have divine friends. When I came into Ukraine, it was like seeing God just orchestrated divine friends, divine helpers to me. And on this journey, they have really helped me. Some I call my musketeers, some I call my helpers. I have different names for my friends that God has given to me. But in all, they've helped, uphold me, be there for me, and in all aspects of my life since 6 to 7 years, God has really helped me, then my family and my friends. Yeah. My groupmates. To describe my groupmates in one word, wow. There are a lot of words to describe my groupmates, but I will go with intelligent. Yeah. My first impression about my groupmates. Funny, yeah. My favorite and least favorite subject in medical school. My favorite subject would be internal medicine, and my least favorite would be vascular surgery. That man was, I don't want to go there. When I would rather have a free para, I'll go with last, because at the end of the day, I go back home and I'm able to rest, relax, and do whatever I want to do at the end of the day. So I'll go with last. Who supplies the group most with shin guard? Okay, this is a hard one. Okay, I'll go with Collins. Yeah, Collins. My future specialty, ophthalmology. I'd love to be an eye surgeon. Most embarrassing and most proud moment, medical school. Okay, I'll go with my most proud moment. My most proud moment has been when I've been able to do my work and do excellently well in my classes, in my modules, and in my exams. And my most embarrassing, I can't really remember, so I won't say. Okay, vote of thanks to God, family and group mates. I'll first of all thank God for being my help and being my provider, being my expo, doing my exams, doing my modules. I want to thank God for everything that He has done for me and how far He has brought me in life. And also I want to thank my family. I want to thank God for giving me an amazing, wonderful family. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Mom. Thank you for for saying yes to our dreams. The dream of being a medical doctor. Thank you for always. Anytime we as your children, we come to you and say, I want to do this. I want to do that. You just say, okay, let's go, let's do this. So I want to say thank you to you, Dad, Mom, and I want to say thank you to my sister and my brother. Thank you very much. I also want to say thank you to my friends also. I love you all so much. Yeah. What I will miss so far about my group is our fun times together. We normally have a great time together, lots of fun together. Yeah, I'll miss that so much.
My name is Dr. Enoch from Ghana. How I feel about my medical degree? I feel like dream coming true. I feel like fulfillment by the grace of God has helped me to where I am now. It has not been easy, but it has been a success. How I have been able to come this far has been God. I give appreciation and thanks to God. Secondly, I must say that it has been the determination and wonderful group mate I've had with me. Also, I have to give thanks to inspirational people who have motivated me, like Dr. Diodo, who is inspiration and encouragement. Sister Alice, my immediate senior sister, she has been great supportive and a pillar. She has been encouraging me and supporting me. And all my family, my mom, I wish my dad should be around and also to encourage me. But then I also give appreciation to him. I thank everyone. A wonderful group mate I had, they have been encouraging. In one word, if I'm to describe my group mates, I would say they are determined. They are all determined people. Well, my first impression about my group mates, I met different people at different times. However, when it comes to Emmanuel, thank God, I met him with another lady whom they look alike, their backpack, their dressing look alike, and he was so compassionate towards her. So I thought they are sisters. But then, as it took me time after our preparatory faculty going to first course in medical school, I realized that as we are in the same group, then I realized actually they are not sisters, but they are from the same country, but different parents altogether. And I realized all my group mates, they are very wonderful as I met them at different seasons. Wow. What are my favorite subjects? I will say all subjects are important. However, when we started, I loved anatomy. However, sometimes not all the favorite subjects really reflect the marks. But when it comes to the sciences, when it comes to the statistics and the public health aspects, they look very interesting to me. And surgery. So surgery was also a fascinating and interesting area of subject I do like much. Oh, when it comes to shin guard, well, someone will ask who supplies the group with shin guard and what is shin guard? Well, usually with like information, prior information, and then knowledge we may not know, tips about class. Somebody who can go and find class information before we start class, or difficult questions we may not know, somebody will find solution for us. But then I think sometimes ARM do have a lot of shin guard for us. Future specialty, I'm looking forward to practice urology. It's another area of choice. I like more or less I gear towards the reproductive system. I wanted to also specialize in gynecology, but I think I decided to choose the male aspect of reproductive and then urinary system. So I opt for urology. Embarrassing and proud moments. Sometimes you go to class and you are not prepared. And I remember one time I was not prepared and I just jump up and say my answer. And my group mates, because I'm a group leader, they call me Chiefus. They say, oh, Chiefus. However, I think some proud moment also when I couldn't achieve my exams and I needed to resit. And then I made it big and I had a very excellent mark when I reset my exams, and it was achievement for me. Well, I would like to say my appreciation and all thanks go to God. As I said already, God has been very great. He has done great things in my life. God has been supportive. God has been providing, and I give all the thanks to Him. I must also say that I thank God for my mom and my father. My father passed away because of my medicine program. However, I still give thanks and I dedicate my medical certificate to him. If he's around, he should touch it. He should have touched it. However, I give glory to God and I thank God for his life. I thank God for Sister Alice. She has been very supportive, pillar, inspirational. She has been supporting me financially. And I thank God for her life and her family. I thank God for all my siblings. I thank God for Dr. Diodu. He has been an inspiration and motivational to me. Abna Mercy Konedu, Auntie Abna, she has been very supportive. And I thank God for everyone. My friends, my group media, wonderful people. Mana Marie, Hannah Oyani. I used to call them the ISI group, Iron Sharpen Iron, when we were preparing for our final exams. I thank God for Collins, my roommate. I thank God for Pastor Joshua, Pastor Ima, and all Emmanuel. Thank God he has been my assistant group leader. Pastor Anna Marie, Pastor Hannah, everybody has been very inspirational. Kayode, Oluwadamilola, all these doctors are wonderful people and I appreciate them a lot. What I'll miss most about my group mates is the way they are all fascinating and very attentive in learning.
My name is Dr. Ojuade Joshua Josefemi. I'm Nigerian, proudly Nigerian. Yeah, I'm a medical doctor, fresh out of med school. About my medical degree, I feel grateful, I feel fulfilled, and I also feel it's the beginning of a new journey. Yeah, that's how I feel. First and foremost, I'm able to come this far by the grace of God, by the wisdom of God, the Spirit of God. And I want to thank God for my amazing parents, amazing family, amazing siblings. Shout out to you all. And God blessed me with the best of the best of the best and the realest group mates. So the concerted efforts of everyone involved just made it not as stressful as it should have been. And yeah, that's it. My group mates, I would describe them as family. What was my first impression about my group mates? Well, I didn't know what to make of everyone. I just felt like they were all responsible guys and all cool-headed guys. But I think when we started first, there was a bit of tension. We didn't know where everyone's headspace was at and we didn't know everyone's core values, but I just knew they were all nice people. Yeah, so I would say uncertain. Maybe that's the word. My least favorite subject in medical school, medical genetics. Not because I didn't like it, but I think the teacher was a bit not so, cool. Yeah. And my favorite subject, I think, would be internal medicine. Internal medicine. I love it. I just love everything about internal medicine. Yeah. When would I rather have free para? If it's the first day of the week, or if it's, the first day of the week, I would rather have it first para. I would have my free para first, like first para as free. But if it's close to the end of the week, I would rather have my free para last. Yeah. First of all, do you guys know what Shingad means? Shingad means the area of concentration where the exams or test questions are most likely to come out from. I think we have quite a number of reliable people in the group that do that, but I think Collins is the best Shinga supplier. You can always count on him. Future specialty. Not like I'm fully decided, but I think it will be somewhere in between internal medicine or obstetrics and gynecology. Yeah. Well, for sure, it's been 7 years. Most embarrassing moment, I can't pinpoint exactly one. But I think maybe the most embarrassing moment would be when a teacher asks me a question, I don't know the answer to it. Yeah, and maybe it's like a question I'm supposed to know the answer to, yeah. And proudest moment. You know that time when they ask everyone a question and maybe not everyone knows the answer and you are the only one who knows the answer. You say it's spontaneous and people are like, oh, how did you know that? Yeah, maybe that would be the proudest moment, I think. Well, dear God, this is for you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for how you've brought me to this phase of my life, to the end of a phase. I know that the next phase is going to be awesome. I don't know what's there, but I know that you have great plans for me. Dad and Mom, I love you both. Thank you for the endless sacrifice that you've made so that I can become a doctor today. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for giving it all up to see that my dreams come true. My brothers and my sisters, Israel, Timini Jesu, John, I'm the little one, Joshua, and everyone that has played a fatherly and a motherly role in my life. I'm so grateful. To my group mates, I love you guys. And man, I'm gonna miss you guys, man. I'm gonna miss the fun, the memories, man, memories. Thanks, guys. I love you all. Yeah. What I will miss most about my group will be the bond that we share as a family. Earlier I said I see my group as a family. The realness, like we talk about anything and everything, honestly. Like we talk about anything, and my group mates are really strong Christians, but we don't shy away from any topic. We talk about it as it is. I think I'm going to miss that heart-to-heart conversation. You can leave your house, maybe not feeling so good, and know that you get to class and everything will light up. I would miss that family, having a feeling like you have a home away from home. Yeah, I think I'm going to miss that.
Owen Chinomso Benedict, Nigerian. How do I feel about my medical degree? I'm excited. It's been a journey of 6 years, and I'm glad it's finally over, and I can't wait for what life has next for me. How was I able to come this far? I can't say I've come really far, but so far it's been through hard work, through studying my books, through just waking up every day and showing up for class and just living every day by day. If I was to describe my group mates in one word, I'm not really sure one word can describe them. Being on this journey for 6 years, it helps a bit to have people with you that are always there to share in your joys and your sorrows and times of sadness with you. So I would describe them as awesome people and amazing people. My first impression about my group mates, to be honest, there was not much of an impression at the time. They were just people I had met, and I was just new to the school at the time, and I didn't expect much. I just wanted to just come to school and do my normal thing. But over the years, they proved to be amazing people. So yeah, that's basically it. What was my favorite subject in medical school? I think my favorite subjects, I don't know if I can give call one my favorite subject. My favorite subjects were histology, psychiatry, pediatric infectious diseases. Immunology was not so good for me. I didn't really enjoy it, but yeah. When would I rather have a free period? I'm a morning person, so I prefer having a free last period, so I have more time to go home and rest. So I would rather have a morning class than have an evening class. Who supplies the group most with answers? I think Collins does. Yeah. What would my future specialty? I'm currently considering a career in plastic surgery, as well as juggling with towing the route of digital health. So let's see how it goes. My most embarrassing moment in class, I'm not sure I can say one, but I'm sort of a perfectionist. So And anytime I get a question in class that I can't really answer, it's usually more embarrassing for me. My proudest moment, like whenever I do so well in a test or in a class, I'm always so proud of it. So I can't really pinpoint one. So to round up, I'm grateful for the people that started this journey with me. My parents, who of course have always been there for me throughout my life. I'm thankful to my siblings as well, my first best friends. I'm thankful to my group mates who made the journey easier. And I'm thankful for all the amazing people I met along my journey in school. MSA as well was very helpful to me during my medical school, so I'm thankful for that. What I'll miss the most about my group mates, I'll just miss the friendly banters we share in class every now and then. I'll really miss that.
I'm Dr. Abdulkadir. I'm from Nigeria. How do I feel about my medical degree? I feel so happy and I feel so great. How I was able to come this far. First and foremost through God's help. Then my parents being able to encourage me, even there were times in which I didn't even want to do it again. Then my classmates, my group mates, trust me, they're awesome. You know, they keep pushing you, they keep helping and all this stuff. They are the best, trust me. To describe my group mates in one word, awesome. My first impression about my group mates, Lord, they are over serious. I felt like, guy, you need to read. Even though you fall out of this group. They are really over serious and they are very zealous. My favorite subject in medical school is obstetrics, obs and gyn, obstetrics actually, let me just say obstetrics. My least, like the one I don't like at all, actually I have two that I hate, genetics and immunology. The genetics woman, I don't know why, just hate guys. So forget you getting any good mark, no matter what you say, you end up fighting. Immunology, no words for that man. And now, rather my free para is first, because most times when you get home and you read overnight, you're unable to finish what you read, or probably just have to go through what you wrote down and all those stuff. So first para is better for me, because then at that time I'll be able to, you know, I'll try and finish up what I started. So it's better for me first para. The person that supplied the group was his Shinga, Dr. Collins. Collins. You know, with that Shinga, you get as a B. Oh Lord. What I would love to specialize in, I would like to be an obstetrician. That's what I would like. My most embarrassing time in class, I really can't remember. But I think I can remember one, maybe some few months ago, when the teacher asked me a question. I wasn't sure. Like, there were two answers, so I wasn't sure. So I was like, this question is dicey. Everybody just brought out their phones, started browsing, started shouting. And my most proud moment in class, I really can't remember. Every time is always good, so. Yeah, my vote of thanks. First and foremost, I really want to thank the Lord God Almighty for making this possible, because not everyone that started this journey were able to finish. And special thanks to my parents, Mr. and Mrs. Abdul. I'm really grateful. God bless you so much. Without this, it can never be possible. I really want to thank God for making all this provision, for supplying your needs. And I really want to thank God for supplying your needs. And what I can say is, may God keep blessing you. May God keep providing for you. You will never lack anything good. I'm so proud I'm able to make you proud, and I believe this is the least, and more is still about to come. So thank you for all your support. I'm really grateful. I love you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. What I'll miss most about this group, number one, the collective memories. You know, at times when things are difficult in class and we can't find anything, trust me, we'll find the answer. Number two, when in medical school, you don't need a boring group mate, trust me. medical school is so frustrating. So my group mates are so funny. They can just make a video and just send it on the group, or probably they will just make a riddle and all those stuff. What I will miss most about them is they are so real. They are so real and always ready to help. What I will miss most is their love. I really miss them. Yeah, I will miss their love. They are just awesome. They keep pushing you, even when you think you can't do it. They'll keep pushing. They will let you know you can. You know. There's no other words to use.
My name is Dr. Ayor, and I'm from Ghana. How do I feel about my medical degree? I feel so excited. I feel so much relief, like a burden has been taken off me. But it's a good feeling. It's a great feeling. How was I able to come this far? I would say that first of all, it was all by God's grace, and also with the help of my parents. My parents have been really supportive, and my siblings, they've also been supportive, as well as my friends and family and loved ones. Describe my group mates in one word. I don't think there should be like one particular word to describe them, because they are full of so many characters. But I would say that they are funny, supportive, intelligent. This is even more than one word. They are just a great team. My favorite subject was microbiology. My least favorite subject, medical genetics. Shingard. Who supplies a group with Shingard? Collins. I think Collins has every material you can think of. Yeah, Collins. My future specialty. Previously, I wanted to be a cardiologist, but now I think I'll just go into therapy. Most embarrassing moment. That was my first year. We were about to write anatomy final exams. And I got to the exam hall only for the examiner to tell me that I'm not eligible to write the exams because I have lots of reworks. And I didn't know about, to my best of knowledge, I had completed all my reworks. I had made sure I had closed up all my reworks. But because of the teacher I had, he hadn't recorded them, so it didn't reflect. And then I entered the exam hall and I was told I couldn't write. Yeah, that was really embarrassing. Now, proud moments. Proud moment was also in second year physiology. So, you know this physiology, they have, what's the name? They do this Olympiad. So I was selected amongst my classmates. I think we're 3 people from the group that was selected, and I was part of them, those that were selected to write the Olympiad. And I passed. I passed. So that was like a pretty proud moment for me. So first of all, I want to thank God, like, you know, I know that like it's people like say it as a formality, but no, I really want to thank God because it's by God's grace that I've come this far. 6 years in medical school is no joke, I tell you. It's by God's grace. Secondly, I want to thank my dad. My dad has been really, really supportive, like, and my mom also. My mom has been really, really supportive with her prayers and everything. My siblings, I want to thank them for their love and care. I also want to thank my friends and family, the family I made here in Ukraine. My church family, my hostel family, in fact, all the family in Ukraine. And I also want to thank my pastors and my Christian leaders. They've also been supportive. And then there's one special person I also want to thank. He has been so supportive, especially in this final year. Albert, thank you so much. What did I miss the most about this group? The ups, the downs, the funny moments, the boring lectures, the funny videos. You know, I'll just miss everything about them.
My name is Anne-Marie Otiokokwe. I'm from Ghana. How do I feel about my medical degree? I'm grateful. I'm grateful because I almost thought I wouldn't make it. But yeah, I'm glad to be here. I'm grateful. So, how was I able to come this far? By the grace of God. By the grace of God, with the help of the Holy Spirit, with motivation from my parents, and with amazing group mates. Yep. If I were to describe my group mates in one word, I would say spiritual. Yeah, spiritual. Oh, God-fearing. My first impression about my group mates: calm, loving people. I really enjoy the atmosphere that they create, the aura around them. Yeah. My least favorite, Patmorph. My favorite, blacked out. Which one is my favorite? Ops and Gynae. When would I rather have my free para? Definitely last and not first. Because when the first para is free, the day gets longer and you still come back tired. But when the free para is the last, you get to go home earlier. Who supplies the group most is Shane Guard. First place goes to Collins. Second place goes to Kaide. Third place goes to Pastor Ima. That me sometimes. Never me. My future specialty, I think, Ops and Gynae. Initially thought it was going to be pediatrics, but I realized I don't like children that much. You can't tell what's wrong with them, just crying. And the mother too doesn't know what's wrong with them. My most embarrassing moment in medical school, or should I say moments, is every time I walk into class late. And that has happened quite a number of times. But, you know, you have to, people say form, you know, try not to look too embarrassed. Yeah, look like you don't care. My most proud moment in medical school, I would say, was when I passed Croc 1. Because, as I said earlier, third year was tough for me. So passing Croc 1 was big. So my vote of thanks first go to the Almighty God, my Father, my friend. He's been with me from the beginning till now. And special thanks to the Holy Spirit, my best friend. Yeah, I would not have made it without the Holy Spirit. I'm so grateful. I think it's the best gift God gave us. And then my parents. My parents have been amazing. They've been encouraging me. They've been helping me, calling me all the time, giving me money. My mom buys a whole bag of food to bring back to school. My dad has been awesome. You know, my dad is also a doctor, so he's been awesome, encouraging all the time, helping. I'm grateful to you, Daddy. I'm sure you see this video. Grateful to you, Mommy. Grateful to my siblings, especially my little sister who is here with me. She's helped me a lot, you know. When I was pressed for time, she's always been around, cooking, helping, and all of that. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to my church people, CRC youth. Thank you all so much for your support, for your love, for your care. I'm grateful to my group mates. You guys are amazing, so funny, so loving, so peaceful. Thank you for being you. I'm grateful to my aunties, my uncles, my cousins, everybody. God bless everyone. Hope I didn't forget. My pastors, Pastor Fred, thank you so much. I'm grateful for Bishop Dag. He may not see this, but from afar, he's been a blessing to me. I'm grateful for Bishop Richard. Who's left? I'm grateful for my shepherds, Tasha, Elder Cooks, Nee, Ima, Isabel, everybody. God bless you guys. Yeah, I'm done. What I would miss most about this group, the laughter. We laugh all the time. We joke all the time. That's what I miss.
My name is Damilola. I'm a new medical doctor. I'm in Nigeria. How do I feel about my medical degree? To be precise, not really super excited about it because I did work for it, but I'm done with this school. Yeah, so I'm happy. I was able to come this far. Again, this school did not help. I want to thank God for my wonderful group mates. They were quite supportive some days, and they could be quite foolish on the others, but I'm so grateful to them. I did make it this far. By God, my group mates. If I'm to describe my group mates in one word, I would say amazingly crazy. With hyphen, it's still one word. But they're good spots. The first impression about my group mates, well, I didn't meet them all at once. So I met them in stages and all that. Those ones I met first, like Joshua, Kaide, Ima, they were kind of down to earth. Kaide was snobbish a little. When I said I was stupid on the first day, imagine like, he said, are you really stupid? Like, I was like, this guy is handsome, but no, he doesn't have brains. I'm married. I was like, she just came to steal our shine. I'm married, he came in third year and came to steal our shine. Then Aram, I was happy a new girl came in. Anna, the first day I met you, you called Joshua 20 times. Really? Persistent. Anyhow, you guys were great. My least favorite subject, physiology. The teacher was whack. Then my best subject was internal medicine. I didn't go to class and she gave me a 5. And the next one was part fee. Although I had 4 all through, but the teacher was amazing. I'd rather have a free para, first para, like I want my first para free. I would like to sleep some more, or I should do my reading for second para in first para, something like that. Our best supplier of Shingard, Collins. My future specialty, I wanted to be pediatrics cardiosurgeon, but then I hope this video does not come and bite me in the ass in like 10 years time and I'm not a pediatrics cardiosurgeon, so finger crossed. My most embarrassing moment in medical school, I'm not a kind of embarrassing person. I don't get embarrassed easily. Like, I don't get embarrassed at all. Like, but I've done a lot of embarrassing things. I slept under the chair in class. I slept on my book on the first day of semester. I've gone to class like 5 minutes to the end of class. I've gone to modules late. I've done a lot of not so nice things, but I was not really embarrassed. Like, I'm like, someone would do worse. I'll come late to class and I'm like, Amari will come later than me anyway, so it's like my most proud moment. Okay, my most proud moment. You know that time you answer the question nobody knows in class and you're like, yeah, I know it all. I want to thank God for this wonderful journey He has put me through. I learned a lot, I grew a lot. I did so many things. It was funny, it was amazing. I want to also thank my group mates for being there when I needed them. Mommy, Daddy, thank you so much. Like, Anola Olua. I know all those nights I'll just call you to talk unnecessarily and you just listen to me. You've been my best brother ever. Anyhow, I want to say thank you to all of you and thank God for my church family also in Benedict. You guys, thank you. What I would miss most about this group would be our funny way of life. even if you're in a bad mood, someone still has a way of cracking a joke. Even in the most serious moments, everybody's tense, everybody's panicking, but someone just lights the place up. Okay. So I'll miss that about all of them. Like, can just be Joshua saying one cunning nonsense joke like that, or when Kayode saying a really ridiculous joke and that doesn't go with the moment. So I'll miss it.
Okay, so my name now is Dr. Techi Collins, and I come from Ghana. To talk of how I feel about my medical degree, I would say that I really feel very proud that it has been a very difficult journey, but finally I've been able to obtain a degree which I believe is the first step towards a great beginning. So I feel really proud. How I was able to come this far, it's a very difficult question, but I will say that firstly was by the grace of God and by the help of my parents and my pastors, and I will say my group mates also played a major part of me coming this far. Yeah. To describe my group mates in one word, I would say they are just amazing. Amazing, yeah. To talk about my first impression about my group mates, it wasn't really a cool one because I graduated from a boys' senior high school, so I was having this mixed feeling how I'm going to cope with ladies in my group and how we are going to really connect. But it was actually fun, but my first impression wasn't really the best. But finally, I was able to connect with them very well. Yeah. So. Oh, definitely to talk of my favorite subjects is pediatrics. Pediatrics is my favorite subject. And the least favorite is history of medicine, because that teacher was, she didn't make me to like the subject at all. When I would rather have a free para, that's free lesson, I'll have it at the last. Yeah, definitely last. The person who supplies the group with Shingard is Kayode. I would say Kayode. And Aram too has been doing well, supplying us with Shingard. So my future specialty will be pediatrics. And if there's much time, I will do neonatology. So it will be pediatrics, neonatology, yes. So my most embarrassing moment in class is when I sleep in class, because actually I'm always embarrassed when I sleep in class. It's really not a good feeling. And then the most proud moment I would say is when I won a Latin competition, and our teacher came to class and she came to announce, and surprisingly she used a different word, because she looked at me, I was kind of surprised, and she said, why am I ashamed? Instead of saying, why are you feeling shy? She said, why are you ashamed? But I was really, really proud when she came out to announce that I won the Latin competition. Yeah. So if I'm to give a vote of thanks to God, family, and friends, I would say it has been a great journey. So I want to thank God for everything, the good times, the difficult times. He has been with me. So I want to thank him so much. And I want to thank my father, Mr. Kwaku Techi. He's been so helpful financially, advice-wise. He's been there for me. And my mother, Mary Kunado, she has been my prayer warrior. She's been praying every morning, every afternoon, every evening. I want to say a big thank you. And one uncle of mine, Uncle George, has been so good. He's been advising me on how to take things seriously. And one of my pastors, Pastor Justice DeGraft Wilberforce, has also been very instrumental in the prayer, in advice. Pastor Adams has also been very great to me. And my friends, who do I remember? Yeah, they've all been very helpful. I can't start it now. If I mention names and I omit others, they will feel offended. But I want to thank all my friends for helping me throughout this journey. Yeah. what I will miss about this group, the kind of togetherness, the teamwork. I think I'm really going to miss that teamwork and then the togetherness, basically. And then we mostly have fun, and that fun aspect and that feeling of family. Yeah, I'm really going to miss it.